The big news is in. Nick Bosa has re-signed with the 49ers, and the nightmare of waiting is over. It is a record deal for defensive players in NFL history. 5 years, $170 million as first reported by Adam Schefter. That is $34 million per year. Remember just a few years ago, we were saying, will Nick Bosa be the first defensive player to surpass $30 million per season? Well, TJ Watt, the highest paid edge rusher before Bosa signed this deal, who the 49ers will see Sunday in Pittsburgh, signed for $28 million. But then Aaron Donald broke the market in 2022 after the Rams won the Super Bowl from the defensive tackle position at $31.7 million. But that was on a shorter deal, a 3-year deal. Nick Bosa is now over $2 million over Aaron Donald's number, $34 million versus $31.7 million. Totally shattered that in APY. Now, we won't know for sure how the 49ers are going to fit all this and exactly what kind of deal it is until we see the exact structure, the fully guaranteed money. I know the total guaranteed money, it's $122.5 million, which is also a record. Joey Bosa, Nick's brother, deal also negotiated by Brian Ayrault, same agent, $102 million. So $20 million more in total guarantees than Joey Bosa, and as far as APY average per year, $2.3 million more than Aaron Donald. The difference between total guarantees and full guarantees is something that's really important to keep in mind right now. Total guaranteed money includes money guaranteed for injury. Fully guaranteed money is the money that is guaranteed no matter what at signing. And normally we don't hear that number hit the media until a little bit after the deal because the agents want to get the total guaranteed money out because that makes them look better. The fully guaranteed money, though, is more substantive. Once we know what the fully guaranteed money is, and we know it's going to be at least $40 million because Nick Bosa has a signing bonus that's also an NFL record, $40 million. Once we know the fully guaranteed money, we'll know the structure of the deal, and we'll know how the 49ers have spaced this out over the course of several seasons to fit this into their cap situation. Will they be in salary cap hell after this deal? Well, the only way to avoid it, based on what I outlined yesterday, I think I wrote this up on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, the only way to avoid salary cap hell and spread the expenses out far enough into the future so they don't cram the 2024 books is through a lot of signing bonus and guaranteed option bonus money, because that's amortized over the length of the deal. So I predict that the signing bonus won't be the only amortized part of this deal. I think that you're also going to see some guaranteed option bonuses, maybe even 2 guaranteed option bonuses in future years, which would be a new thing for the 49ers because they've only done 1 guaranteed option bonus in deals past for guys like Fred Warner. I think they did one for Deebo Samuel, then they added another one later. So I think we might see a total of 3 bonus, the triple bonus structure for Nick Bosa. I highly doubt that the 49ers caved this soon, and I say soon relatively because obviously the season is approaching, but I think the 49ers wouldn't have blown up their salary cap sustainability on Wednesday, right? I think they would have carried this into the regular season had this made them unsustainable cap-wise in 2024 and beyond. And the way to ensure that this stays cap sustainable is just be willing to pay up. Be willing to give out that fully guaranteed money so the cap hit stretches into the future. And trust me, I'll be with you with some of these updates over time here over the next several hours as we get the financial details so we know how this impacts the 49ers big picture financially. That's so important. We only know the cursory details right now, and that is Nick Bosa, 5 years, $170 million. Massive, massive deal with the numbers on the forefront, but we do need to know the structure. So anyway, the 49ers were eating lunch. Practice is about to start here at Levi's Stadium. A lot of players were in the cafeteria, only about 4 players in the locker room. Steve Wilkes apparently told Fred Warner in one of the hallways, I'm guessing outside the cafeteria here at the team facility, about the deal. And Fred Warner just started yelling in joy, running around. And Javon Hargrave said that Fred Warner actually sprinted into the locker room. He was so happy. There was a lot of hooting and hollering around the 49ers facility. Big weight lifted off of the team's shoulders, no matter what anybody said, right? We knew that this is not the way that they wanted training camp to go. They wanted Nick Bosa here. He's the best defensive player in football. He won the award last year, transforms their defense. When they had a fully healthy edge rush in 2019, they're worth 22 expected points per 100 snaps. Without Bosa in 2020, worth only 3 expected points per 100 snaps. It's like a 3 touchdown difference. It wasn't just Nick Bosa, obviously had D Ford in that mix, but the point is the 49ers had the number 1 defense last year. They have a ton of other talent around Bosa, but Bosa has been shown to be really the key that ignites the whole thing because they do root their defense in what that line does up front. So, big news, Bosa, 5 years, $170 million, tops Aaron Donald. That question's been answered. Now we look forward to structure, and we look forward to week 1, 49ers against Pittsburgh, because TJ Watt on the other side, he had the record for biggest signing bonus before this for edge rushers at $35.6 million. Nick Bosa has now eclipsed that at $40 million. That's according to Tom Pelissero. Biggest contract in the NFL history for a defensive player. Biggest contract in 49ers history, surpasses Jimmy Garoppolo, tops Garoppolo and Trent Williams, and obviously the top contract for an edge rusher, tops TJ Watt. TJ Watt is on Pittsburgh. 49ers play the Steelers on Sunday, and guess what? Nick Bosa will be in the house in uniform for the 49ers, who are ready to bid for a Super Bowl.